from the shotgun. It's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll go again with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
14-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Attack! Attack!
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This a 42-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 15.
To throw is Mahomes. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. This time they stay on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Yellow. 15. 43. Yellow.
Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Easy. Yellow. 15, yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead.
Raiders 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Four seconds still to be played in this half that one's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the set. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Chiefs 21, Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Lou Larry! Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Attack, attack!
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Hey, yo, hey, go. Fight on these two. Let's go, Larry!
The throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Mahomes. Flush to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Yellow! 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. Attack.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Hey, 43. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. A pistol look, and here's Genty. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And Not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be...
He works free, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out of the pistol run with Genji. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Intended for Ashton
Trying to get it
Genty.
out to Ashton Genty that time.
It's now
And
2nd
it'll bring
and
up
10.
2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. And at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. Back to the air one more time. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Vegas. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield at times, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Patrick to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Argo blue LG. Yellow. Hero 15. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15. Watch out.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Going for it all. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Open man is Handler. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Two 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Argo on. Easy, 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 easy. Right on these two, right on these two. What's that?
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches. tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. His fourth TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Hey, 15.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on downs. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing here on third and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Throwing is Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's now fourth
And that's
down.
exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. An electrifying run. Bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs.
A stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
It is good. Makes the score Raiders 54, Chiefs 35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Bauer's the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's hard. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 7, and he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll look to throw yet again. Moving outside the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Makes the score Raiders 61, Chiefs 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Come 19, let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bowers, the man in motion.
70 Lion. 60 Bison.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight. Street.
Bowers, the man in motion.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Exiting the pocket right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
19, 60 Eagle, 60.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead.
Chiefs 35.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.